So there we were, gathered around the dining room table for our traditional family game night. It was a cozy affair with the usual suspects: my mom, my dad, my sister, and of course, Uncle Joe, who had recently discovered a new passion for real estate. The evening started off normally enough, with everyone divvying up the Monopoly money and arguing over who got to be the car. The only thing out of place was the cat, Mr. Whiskers, who had decided to plop himself right in the middle of the board, his tail swishing dangerously close to our precious paper bills. As the game progressed, things took a slightly odd turn. Uncle Joe began to refer to the properties in a way that was unnervingly sincere. "Boardwalk's got great potential for a high-rise," he'd say, stroking his chin thoughtfully. When he landed on Park Place, he started discussing zoning laws and tax breaks like he was pitching to a board of investors. We laughed it off, assuming he was just taking the game a bit too seriously. But then, something truly strange happened. Mr. Whiskers knocked over a hotel on Baltic Avenue, and Uncle Joe, without missing a beat, started negotiating with him. "Now, Mr. Whiskers," Uncle Joe began, leaning in conspiratorially, "if you allow me to build here, I can promise you an exclusive supply of catnip for a year." The rest of us exchanged bewildered glances as Uncle Joe continued to barter with the feline, who, to our amazement, seemed to be considering the offer with an uncharacteristic level of seriousness. My dad tried to intervene, suggesting that perhaps Uncle Joe had had one too many glasses of wine, but Joe waved him off, utterly engrossed in his negotiations. By the end of the night, Uncle Joe had somehow managed to convince the cat to invest in a joint venture on Marvin Gardens. As the clock struck midnight and the game concluded, we were all in stitches, marveling at the absurdity of the evening. Uncle Joe leaned back in his chair, a satisfied grin on his face. "Well, folks," he declared, "I guess you could say I'm the perfect businessman now."